How's it going, y'all? Back with a new damn video. Let's get right down to it. First preseason game. Of course, the Eagles lose to the Steelers. It's only preseason. Doesn't matter. You know, I was at work. This one I'm coming here so later. I was at work watching the game. Watched as much as I could on my phone. I had to watch it illegally because I don't have the Game Pass. I'm not paying $100 for it. I did have the Game Pass when they had it on sale for $30 for the whole year. It just ran out in July. Yeah, but I watched as much as I could. I saw most of Jalen Hurts, and then I seen, Flacco come in. So I had to go back and rewatch it. I found it, rewatched the game, looked at most of it. I'll tell you what, I've been impressed already last year with Quez Watkins. He was a guy I was saying to watch out for. My last video, I forgot to mention his name, but I put in the description, hey, man, I forgot to mention him. But even last year, I was impressed with Quez Watkins, and he is a stud. He is a beast. For a guy who was, late round pick last year, to me, I'm not trying to say anything crazy. Let's just put it this way. I ain't trying to hype him up too much. We'll see if I think he should be starting outside Devontae Smith and Reagor in the slot. That's just me. We'll see, though. We seen in the Arizona game this year, he caught a pass, took it to the house, and he has that breakaway speed, and he has, the catching ability. And tonight he had that screen pass. Joe Flacco, boom, hit him with the screen pass. Boom, he took it to the crib, 79 yards, or something like that. Just blew past these guys, boom, like that. And he could have had 2 touchdowns. He probably would have had another one for 80 yards if it wasn't. Well, it was a tad overthrown by Jalen Hurts, but also Watkins could have took a couple more steps. If you know what I'm saying, another gear stride, and boom, would have been right there. And Jalen don't miss many deep throws like that on the side. He usually has a lot of touch and poise with him from what I've seen in the games he played last season, and from what I've seen in practices and stuff like that. But Quez Watkins is definitely a guy that, I'm like, damn, this dude, man. To me, and I'm not trying to say nothing disrespectful because we don't know what Jalen Reagor is going to do yet, but to me, from what I watched from Quez Watkins is what we expected Jalen Reagor to be. Literally. He's what we expected Jalen Reagor to be. And Jalen Reagor hasn't lived up to it yet. He still has time. But it's a little scary saying, wow, this guy was a first-round pick when Justin Jefferson was on the board. You took this guy instead, even though I was on board with it because we needed a speedster. But you got like Quez Watkins in that same draft in the late rounds, and he looks like the guy that Reagor should have been or should be. We'll see, though. It's only preseason. It's only training camp and stuff like that. See how it goes along. But definitely impressed with him. Real impressed. The way this whole offense just ran, I was kind of impressed. I'm like, wow, you could definitely tell it Doug. The vanilla game planning and stuff, I understand. I don't think the offense looked that great because they would have scored more points. But you could definitely tell Doug kind of was the issue. Doug Peterson, once Frank Reich left, he didn't really know how to call an offense correctly. Jalen Hurts, to me, he looked pretty okay. I mean, he looked okay. The first series was, whatever. Could have done more if Zach Ertz didn't drop that ball on 3rd and 7. I don't know how the hell he dropped that. It was right here. It was literally right here. I mean, I think he dropped it because he heard feet steps in the back of his head coming. Oh, I'm gonna get hit if I catch this, like he usually does. But you know what? He dropped it. It's preseason. Yeah. But other than that, Jalen made some good throws to me. I wish I got to see more, but we didn't get to see more, because you don't want to get him hurt. It's only the first preseason game. But he showed some stuff, not a lot, to where we go, okay, yeah. Now, Flacco, on the other hand, I'm definitely not making Joe Flacco quarterback number 1, so don't even think I'm going there, guys. Don't even think I'm going there. Don't turn the video off and start disliking, crying in my comments, thinking I'm trying to start a quarterback controversy. That's the last thing I want to start. I'm sick and tired of quarterback controversies. It's been going on forever in Philadelphia. But he showed tonight that, he really can be a great damn backup. Now, we do know he's a Super Bowl quarterback for the Ravens and yada, yada. But I remember him, going to the Broncos, was starting there and playing like trash and this and that. And then last year he was a backup for the Jets. He came in for a little bit. I think something happened to Sam Darnold or something. Did Sam Darnold catch COVID? Oh, no, he got mono the year before. But whatever, something happened. And he came in, but yeah, I'll tell you what, he did pretty well today. I tell you what, he looked good. And if it happens another preseason game, maybe another, there will be some goofballs calling him to be the starter. Whatever. I don't know. But the guys I was impressed with, of course, was Quez Watkins. Rookie Kenneth Gainwell. I'm telling you this month, man. This guy, Kenneth Gainwell, I'm telling you, man. for his size, 5'9", how small he is, he still fights for the extra yards. He pulls and trucks. I mean, he has that about him. I was excited to see him. I said in my previous video that I'm excited to see this guy in the preseason, and we've seen a good amount of him, and we're going to see more of it throughout the preseason. And he has the catching about the backfield. He almost reminds me of a receiver. I thought he was a receiver. I mean, I was like, oh, shit. He was 14? Because I thought he was wearing, I think his college number was 18 or 19. I can't remember. Sorry. So I was like, oh, I thought he was wearing, you know, I was like, oh, wow. Okay. But he definitely, you know, whether he hit the hole the way he did it. The offensive line was pretty solid. Well, the starting unit was decent. The backups were good. But the reason the backups were so good against even the Steelers' defense, even though it's backup or somewhere, is because how much playing time they got last year. We all know this. We had, 14 to 15 offensive line changes throughout the whole damn season. They said that finally we had the same offensive line for 2 weeks in a row or 3 weeks in a row, and that was the most all season. Think about that. So all these guys, not all of them, but most of them got playing time. Josh Sweat impressed, of course. I'm waiting for him to be the starter. I mean, he should be. And forget about this rotation. We'll see what he does. Anthony Harris had a good tackle, I think, on, what's it? I can't remember. I'm just, chopping shit up. But, overall, it was a pretty solid game. Of course, we lost, but whatever. Jake Elliott showed, he's kicking the ball now pretty well. After last year and the Blummers before, but it's always that long distance. He can make those 47, 48-yarders. But all 30 and something, oh, man, we don't know. It's shaky. But we'll see. I was impressed with some of the stuff tonight. There's some other players I'm probably forgetting. Zach McPherson had a few plays. Alex Singletary, of course, had some really good plays, which we already know about him. But as the preseason goes along, we'll have more to talk about, more players. I can keep going, but you know what? It's only one preseason game. Let's not try to hype too much people up. We all remember Chip Kelly era, don't we? We all remember that, don't we? When 4-0 Sam Bradford was dropping dimes on guys. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, man, we got the next dude right here. We're going to Super Bowl. Went undefeated in the preseason. So I put nothing really into the preseason. Now, once we get to maybe the next preseason game or the third preseason game where the starters play more time, and I see it's a little iffy, then I might go, okay, yeah. Because it might be signs of kind of what happened in, when was it, 2018 or 19? Yeah, 2018 after we won the Super Bowl against Cleveland. Foles was playing like shit. They're all playing like trash. And I'm like, yeah, something's up with this team. 18 or 19, I can't remember. But yeah, let's go Birds, Falcons, fly. I'm out. You guys comment below on your thoughts. Let me know how you feel below. And it's back. Football's back. And I'm down to get down to fucking business, baby. Let's go!